Tell us some of the benefits of being bilingual in your work.
Well, nowadays we're living in a globalized industry, automation, everything moves pretty fast, and we're in the need to work with other countries, different time zones, and when we have this need, there comes the need to know a different language to get better communication. We work a lot with Hispanic countries. In this example, our neighbors, Mexico. We work a lot with people from Mexico, and having a second language helps a lot, because when we're speaking about technicalities, which is basically the language of engineering, when there's already a difficulty when you do it in English. So when you need to do this in a different language, like Spanish to English, it gets a little bit complicated sometimes. So having a second language, or speaking the same, being bilingual, helps a lot in this case. So we can develop better solutions, we can work together. One of the examples that I can give you is 2 or 3 weeks ago, we went to visit a customer. This customer is setting up a plant in Mexico, and the person who came here, he knows English, but he didn't know exactly how to express what he wanted, and the company had a lot of questions and were not sure if they were being answered correctly. So, as basic as it sounds, I was a translator, but it's not that simple to be a translator, because we're talking about technical terms that require to know first engineering, then you gotta know the language. So that's how useful it is for me.
For me as a nurse, in the work that I do right now, I do home visitation. So I visit women who are pregnant or women who have young children and do home visits to talk about things like child development, health and wellness, community resources. And in that sense, we have a lot of clients who are Spanish speaking. And so it's very helpful to be able to go into the home without needing an interpreter, because we're having conversations about personal topics, about things that people might not want a third person present in their home. And so it makes a difference to be able to have that communication happen without a third person interrupting the chain. And from a business perspective, my employers appreciate it because they are not having to pay for the translation services when I'm able to conduct the visits in Spanish.